Time for another stock review. This time we're talking Coinbase, bit of crypto now. What do you think of this? We're going to look at the balance sheet, the profit and loss, the solvency score, seeing whether you should buy it or not. We're talking crypto right now, but you can invest in the company itself. Do you like a bit of crypto, like a bit of Bitcoin, or would you prefer just to buy into Coinbase itself? Well, during this review, I'm going to share with you a solvency score, a balance sheet, a profit and loss, who's buying on the inside, who's selling on the inside. I'm also going to share with you exclusively, for the very first time, the whole of my crypto challenge. Oh yes. Do you know what I'm talking about? This is my Coinbase Crypto Challenge, and I will zoom in here and share with you this very exciting news in a minute. Never done it before, but Sensei probably won't mind. He's the one who asked me to make this review. My members can request a review. So if you tap the like button, have you done all that? I'm also going to show you the intrinsic value and everything else, because remember, it's all very well getting excited about Bitcoin and all the rest of it, but it has to add up as a stock. Can you make money from owning this stock? Or would it be easier just to buy Bitcoin itself? What do you think? Well, we're going to discuss all of that on the show. Coinbase. Now, full disclosure, I am not in the stock. I am not in any stocks, but I am fully invested. This is my full balance on my brokerage account. You can see I'm fully invested. I own 100% of the S&P. That's my full balance. I don't options trade. I don't short stocks, and I do that so you know that this is the most honest, real review. I'm not paid or sponsored to do it. I'm just doing it, and no one from the company pays me to do it or talk bad about it or good about it. And you know I'm not pumping the stock because I don't own the stock, but I hope that my viewers and members who requested it do make money from it with the information that I'm providing using the most advanced algorithmic software. And you too can use this, and I'll give it to you at the end. So let's get straight into it. What is Coinbase? For those who don't know, we start off nice and simple, and then we'll get more in depth as we go down. Now then, Coinbase. Look at that. There's a long-term chart. And we can see as Bitcoin and crypto fell off. Makes sense, right? If Bitcoin goes down, Coinbase goes down, and then we have been rallying up since. And now we're on a nice run, and the halving is coming up. Just so you know, I'm not a crypto expert at all. We have Sensei Crypto for that, who does the Sunday show. I'm just an investor of general stocks and shares, but I present this video for you with the best information I can. But I am not a crypto expert by any means, not even a basic crypto expert. All right, so that's not my thing. Just want you to know that. Coinbase engages in technology and financial infrastructure products and services. It offers crypto-powered technologies, include self-custody wallets, decentralized apps and services. Now, what makes Coinbase unique, and why Sensei, who handles our crypto, why he loves Coinbase is it's regulated. It's a publicly traded company. It's not like flipping, Mr. Sam Bankman-Fried Sam Bankman-Fried, who went off to and locked himself up in jail. It's a well-run, managed company, and that's why Sensei, who runs our crypto, recommends we use it. Now, the CEO is not Ben Armstrong, of course, a Bitcoin YouTuber ended up going crazy, taking drugs and doing all kinds of stuff. That this is Brian Armstrong. So if you'd like Brian Armstrong on the show, I do a Meet the CEO series. Message him, go on to investor relations, tag tag my review into a Reddit group or social media, and we should be able to rank for this stock. I would imagine within maybe a month, normally about a week, but this is a much bigger one, but I do think we can rank for it now. And we can have him on the show, discuss, but the man behind the company, would like to learn more about it. So if you like the company and would like to have Ben on the show, Brian on the show, please do get in touch. And you can do that. I never message anyone. They come to me. I let my investors and my Lucas aides go out there and do that. It works better when somebody else says, come on this show. San Francisco, founded in 2012, 30% margin, which is pretty good when you consider it's a crypto business, if you like. Margin is relatively low. 25% is the lowest, so it's regarded as relatively low risk. as far as margins concerned. 37.98 billion market cap, so they got more money than me. That's nice. 50. That's a joke, by the way. 52-week high. You got to be clear. 52-week high is 187. 52-week low is 46. So now we're heading back up again. No dividend yield. It's just a growth stock. All right. 10 million average. The volume today is 7 million. Okay. So reasonable amount of volume, which means you can get in and out of the stock. Now then, let's have a little look further down here. Morningstar, I would never use this. They're paid analysts. I do it for free. They are incentivized, and we know how this all works. They say it's a sell. It's a sell at this level. Get out of it. It's a load of rubbish. Sell it. That's the majority say that. The bulls say there is a global market for cryptocurrency, regulated approval from international regulators. Of course, we now have the Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin is now getting accepted by banks. It's becoming accepted by institutions as an ETF. I think the future is great for Bitcoin, no question. One of the, obviously, all the main players like Bitcoin and Ethereum, all the altcoins, and all the other binky bonks and all the rest of it. Not so sure about that lot, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, I'm sure, will be around forever. And of course, Coinbase will be around forever because they'll be around forever. So would you rather buy the exchange or would you rather buy the coin itself? Well, we'll come on to that in a minute. The bears are saying the SEC has accused Coinbase of acting as an unregistered security exchange. You know what? I'm not even going to read any more of that because the SEC are a complete and utter joke. And I've learned that by studying this every single day. And we saw what happened when the SEC didn't even turn on their two-factor security. They haven't got a clue about security, and they are the Securities Commission. They are rubbish at managing their own website. They are rubbish at making announcements. 1 minute they get it, next minute they don't. They haven't got a flipping clue. Mr. Gensler should be fired. And I'm not a crypto guy, but I tell you what, he doesn't know how to run the SEC. An absolute flipping idiot. So anyway, that's my opinion. It's only my opinion, but they are all about security, and they don't know how to secure their own ex-posts and their own websites, and they don't even understand the basic fundamentals of crypto. So I have to say, whatever they say, I got to be honest, don't make any. When they talk about crypto, they haven't got a clue. In fact, they haven't got a clue about many other things either. Anyway. The earnings is doing well. It's moving in the right direction. That's obviously going to continue doing the same thing. We like that. Okay, who else are we invested with? Well, Robinhood, Block. Robinhood's a great company. It's a 4 to 6x. Great earnings last night. Block, I've never reviewed it. Roblox, got no idea. Riot, never. I don't think I've reviewed it. Airbnb and PayPal. Honestly, I haven't reviewed these. I've only studied Robinhood, so I can't say. But what I do know from looking at that is we've got volatility. But it's a well-run company. If you're not a fan of crypto, you might like Coinbase just because it's a regulated company, a publicly traded company, a bit like now you can buy an ETF if you like. It's regulated. It's got more security. You're not got any fear like you might have with things that Sam Bankman-Fried was behind. Anyway. Let's now move on. Now, I've never shown this before, and I hope I don't get in trouble from Sensei. I don't think I will. This is our crypto challenge. Now, a year or so ago, Sensei said, let's use Coinbase. I regard it as the best place to put our crypto, even though I do store it. My long-term positions like Bitcoin on my Ledger wallet, just so you know. And if you want to get a Ledger wallet, I'll put the link below in the description to my Amazon feed, and you can get a Ledger wallet. I get a small commission if you do it, or anything else you get from Amazon. It doesn't cost you anything extra. But anyway, I'll put that below in the description. This is the Coinbase Crypto Challenge. Now we put $1,000 here. That's all. And if you look at it, we've got $613 in cash. So only $400 is actually assets All right. And we've been earning interest at 5.1, which is nearly as good as Robinhood, 5.25. However, you can earn with Coinbase, you can earn even more. I think it's over here somewhere, 6% if you are in Coinbase One. It's not worth it for me because I don't really do enough on it. So for me, it wouldn't be worth paying the fee, but 6% is incredible. So we've done very, very well with Sensei. Only $400 is in crypto assets on Coinbase, and we made, look, $2,239. Admittedly, there's about $200 worth of tips here. People have given me crypto tips. So the rest of it, though, is all profit. So it's very, very good, right? Very, very good indeed. And I'm just going to show you some of the crypto we have. Sensei normally likes this to be kept private for our Discord members, but I'm just going to show you just briefly because I know he wants me to review Coinbase. XRP is where we hold most of our money. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Internet Computer, Multiverse, Filecoin. And that'll do. I maybe shouldn't show it all. I don't want to get into trouble, do I? So there's our Coinbase crypto challenge. I'll give you all the links for that if you want to be part of Sensei's crypto challenge. Now let's go and look at a back test. If we put $10,000 in the S&P, we've got 10.5 now in 2022. So it's only 2 years. Coinbase, $10,000. We're down to 5,000. So is now a good time to buy? Well, it probably was back here before this bull run started, but it's not too bad right now considering where it was, and we all expect Bitcoin to go a lot higher here in the future. Of course, I still believe that Bitcoin will drop to 15,000 between now and then rally, but we'll see if I'm right or not. Anyway, let's go into the numbers now because it's all about whether this stock makes sense. Can you make money on Coinbase? Can you make money on Bitcoin? Well, let's have a look at it right now. Without the numbers, none of this will ever make sense. Let's have a look at it right now. Let's look at the intrinsic value. Have you tapped the like button? Have you left a comment below the video? I will reply to all of my members, every single one of you. So please do reply, and I will reply to every single member. And leave me your comments and thoughts, and I will pin the best ones to the top, especially if you do a super thanks. You'll definitely get pinned to the top. Right, let's have a look at the numbers. Does it make sense? Is it a good investment? Can you make money on this if we crunch the numbers? Well, let's have a look at it right now. Starting with the intrinsic value of the company. Overvalued by 71%. Base case scenario. Best case scenario, 33%. Worst case scenario, 82%. So on paper, it's overvalued. Do we have a warning? No, we don't. So it's regarded as an accurate intrinsic value. Does that mean you shouldn't buy it? Well, like I said, should have bought it before the bull run. Maybe now isn't the right time. We do think Bitcoin will go down before it goes higher. So maybe now isn't the right time to buy it. But that's the lazy way to value a stock. We need to do a little bit more research on the stock if we're going to value the stock like this. Let's have a little look. Let's go further down. Right. Fundamental analysis for the third quarter, consecutive quarter. Coinbase achieved positive adjusted EBITDA and displayed operational discipline. This is a well-run company, keeping them on track for a meaningful positive adjusted EBITDA in 2023, despite lower trading volumes in a declining volatile environment. Transaction revenue was down just 12% quarter on quarter, outperforming the broader market. Subscription and services revenue remained stable, and operation efficiency improvements allowed the company to grow. US dollar resources and reduce debt. That's very good. Strategic advances include launching derivatives products for the US customers, debuting a new layer 2 solution base, and entering a go deep markets in Brazil, Singapore, and Canada. The company sees on-chain technology as integral for the future of finance. Looking ahead, Q4 operating expenses are projected to be lower than Q3, while they are anticipated maintaining stable subscription and services revenue. Now, of course, we will cover the Q4 earnings. Let me just have a look at the Q4 date. When is it? When are we going to get this? February the 15th, tomorrow. Tomorrow is the earnings. Maybe we should cover the earnings tomorrow. If I get lots of people comment below, in fact, I will do that. If I get 100 comments below the video when this comes out later on today, I'm making this in a live video, I will cover the earnings tomorrow. Let me just check if I can do that. Yes, I can. I will cover the earnings tomorrow if I get 100 likes and 100 comments below this video. I will cover the earnings tomorrow night. All right, there you go. There's an incentive for you. Okay, now then, let me get down to the numbers. Financials, this will all be updated tomorrow. 2.8 billion, up 3% on the most recent range. Operating income up 42%. Net income up 42%. Is it going to go up tomorrow? I would expect so. We've had a great bull run. Would expect so. This could be good for the stock. That's why the stock is up, expecting maybe a sell-off tomorrow going into the earnings. We'll cover the earnings live if we get 100 likes and 100 comments. All right. Okay. What else have we got here? Free cash flow up 52%. Capital expenditure is down 28%. And operating cash flow is up 44%. Assets are 127 billion in assets, 121 in liabilities. Balance sheet's a bit sticky. But anyway, there we go. Let's look at the cash. We do hold 5.1 billion in cash. Liabilities, however, do we have any long-term debt? Just 3 billion. So long-term debt makes up just 2%. We can live with that. That's okay. Efficiency of the company, 86%. Very nice indeed. Profitability, 53%. We like that. Solvency score is 35%. So the solvency score is because of that debt, but that could improve. Would expect it tomorrow to improve. The upside, 19% downside for the average on Wall Street, 34% if all is well. Well, we'll find out tomorrow. We'll see. Let's scroll down here. Insiders have been selling the shares, 262 million. So we do have some sell-offs recently, 262 million. What about short interest? 10.2% on short interest. So there we go. 4 days ago, let me just get a little clip here.
Spot Bitcoin ETFs were approved last month, but it has been recovering recently. Our next guest, though, thinks Coinbase is particularly vulnerable. Let's bring in one of the biggest Coinbase bears on the street, Dan Dolev of Mizuho. Dan, great to have you with us.
Hey, Melissa.
So it's not just today's gain in Coinbase. Yesterday it had a big gain as well. What do you attribute this move to?
I think it's just FOMO. This is the trade has been as Bitcoin goes up, so does Coinbase. But I think we're up for a very rough awakening.
I think so. I do think that we'll get a drop. It's bound to drop tomorrow, but we'll cover the earnings and see. What about the sentiment on the stock over the last 90 days? It's 62% positive. Last 30 days, 64% positive. Last 7 days, 61% positive. And today, 75% positive. So let me wrap up this review because we're about to come to the end of our show and we have a premiere coming up in a few minutes' time. Coinbase. If we get 100 likes and 100 comments, I will review and I will cover the earnings tomorrow night. So join us for the earnings tomorrow night. You might like to be part of that. Would I buy Coinbase right now? I wouldn't buy Coinbase right now. Is Coinbase a well-run company? Yes. We use Coinbase. I hold all my crypto on it, and my long-term position I take off and put on my ledger. But I like Coinbase. I use it. I can see crypto doing well in the future. I think there will be a drop before though, but I think on the halving and think the next run will be great for Coinbase, great for Bitcoin, but we do have a drop before. I think the stock has rallied into the earnings. We'll get some profit taking tomorrow night. I'll cover it live if we get 100 likes and 100 comments. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Hello, what's this?
What would you think about Omi Home stock?
What do I think about it? I don't know. I'll answer that in a second at the end of this video. Thank you ever so much for that, Vitautus. Okay, and over here, I'll put all the reviews of all the companies I've done. I've done many, many reviews. Go and check them out. If you want my software that I use, you can get it for free or a premium service using the links above my head or in the description. And don't forget, go and subscribe to my music channel. I'm the World Piano Man. I've just done a tribute for Steve Wright, the Radio 2 DJ, and also did something with Taylor Swift for the Super Bowl a couple of days ago. You've got to check it out now, right? You're thinking, what's all that about? Go and check it out. The links are down here and over here. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.